Hello! It is the great royal reveal of the Ornament King's newest arrival at SBK Gifts. Welcome everybody. I'm kind of wired tonight, so if I'm like jumping all over the place, please forgive me. So, with as we get started, I'm waiting for things to kind of get rolling. There's always a delay. So, as you come on, do me a favor and say hello, how's it going? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, we're already live. Great. I can see people coming in. That's awesome. Hi, Stephen. Good to see you. We have a whole bunch. And David Bernier, you little squirt. He knows. He pulled a Cindy on me. Cindy always says she's going to come down and join me at a live. And I get this text 2 minutes before. Guess who's at the door? That turkey. Okay, well, anyway. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have so many ornaments. Believe it or not, we still even have more to arrive, but we have lots of the nostalgia pieces. We got in several Italians, and oh, they're wonderful. And then let's see, what else do we have? We only got one of the little itty bitty ones because we got most of our shipment on the first round to go. So, oh, everybody's coming on. Hi, Annette. Hi, Cabot. Hi, Wendy. David's laughing at me, you turkey. Jolly Jamie went looking for you. Anyway, so let's get this started. I ask for you to do one thing. Let me real quick. If you are a member of a group that you think would really enjoy this, please share it in so that we can do that. And hold on and let me see. If you are a member of Jolly Holly, if you could share it in, that would be great because I tried to do it and it's okay that I'm doing it, but it's not cooperating with me. So, needless to say. So please share in if you can. Also, the next thing to ask you is if you love something. Facebook really does a good job of spreading the word out while the live is going on. If you guys show emotions like your little hearts and thumbs up and making comments. So I would love it if we all talk and I can see my comments, so I will definitely go back and forth with you. Hi, Belinda. Good to see you, Brad. Everybody's so excited about seeing these. And you know what? I saw this collection in January, and as you well know, I spent a lot of time taping it and everything. But it was like completely Christmas again when it came in this time because I was like, oh, I forgot how gorgeous this piece was. So let's get started. He kind of went crazy with the Roxbury pieces, but I fell in love with the set that he did that was called the Roxbury Parfait. Now it comes in 6 different colors, and the colors are absolutely scrumptious. I mean, my gosh, they are the most awesome colors. Very pastel-y, but it's just got a really cool look. So let's get started. Here we go. This is the pink Roxbury Parfait. And what I really love about this, first of all, I love the combination of the pinks along with this light pink. And the glitter that they have used, and I'll kind of call it like a confetti glitter, makes it have kind of some extra shine on it. And he's got a really nice pattern and design on it. It's a very I don't know, I just love the colors here. Let me show you the other colors. They all have this style. It's just different colors. Now I'm going to tell you something, people. Some of these pieces that I'm showing you I'm going to hate to tell you, but some of them are already sold out because everybody pre-ordered. Most of the stuff is up. My counts are up and up to par. So if it says that it's available, put your order in right away. I love this purple. Check this out. This is one that I'll tell you, in this combination, I don't know that I could just pick a color. This is the purple. Really good faces. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes in it. I love it. And then we've got a baby blue. Love the baby. I love every color in this. I really, so the set that they did last year with the dark colors, I loved it. And then they went into these pastels and oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, there we go. Look at his little vest. Look at the sparkle on there. Look at on the top. Okay, so far, guys, we've got 3 colors here. Anybody digging a certain color so far? Tell me what color you're digging. And then we have a chartreuse. This one almost like glows in the dark. I kind of told somebody I'm a little wired today. I'm not really sure why. I guess it's because I've been having fun today with these. Look at this. Look at how shiny that green is. I love that. They all have the same style, but the colors, oh my gosh. And when you see them in the box, oh yes, I love this. And then you've got a good orange sherbet here. That's just like an orange sherbet ice cream. Love that. Oh, your dreamsicle. Yeah. Jolly Jamie from the back. There's the dreamsicle one. And then the final color is a yellow. Look at that. And you have little gems in there. All of them have little gems in the flowers. And they have that. Yeah, I love that. Love that. Look at the little diamond pattern down here. And then I want to show you this. I mean, okay, so I don't know if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this and not mess this up. I mean, look at that. Look at that rainbow of color. Love it, love it. Now you see why I like open it up and I go, beautiful. How do you pick one color? Okay, here you go, Jamie. Let me trade you. Up next, we have one of our vintage styles. Yes, the purple, the teal. That set is so off the hook. I love it. Yeah, they are sold individually, but it's off the hook. It's off the hook. Okay, this piece is called Winter Glow. It's a 3-piece assortment. It is the traditional drop with a reflector, and if you notice when we look close, you're going to see that he has put a stone inside each of the reflectors. So we'll give it first a little spin. This one we call this one. I think this one's the red one. So this one's the red one. And you got a super, super shiny, you can see everything in the background shining off of this. And you've got crystals up there, and you've got a chunky glitter there. And I should have like watched my hands touching this. Sorry about that, guys. Spinning that, and then let me show you the reflector. And so you've got that gem in there. And that's one of them. Oh, and Cabot, wait till you see. Every one of the reflectors really pop on these. They're solid color reflectors, but the colors inside the reflectors are so bold that they just pounce when you look at them. Okay, so this next one, we call it blue. And so we kind of went by the band color, but look at this green. Look at that green. Okay, remember you guys, Your assignment was to send hearts and thumbs up. You have your assignment today. So this is the blue one. You can see everything that's surrounding me. And then they have it in a, what we call the yellow or the gold, but then it's got a hot pink reflector in it. Check out that reflector.
Is there a stone in that one?
That is awesome. Yes, there's stones in every one of the reflectors, and you're going to be able to see everything surrounding me, all my cameras and everything. And then when I put these up, let's see if I can do this. I mean, look at these. Look at those. Keep looking, Christine. Keep looking. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Da-da-da. There's your colors. So that piece is called, once again, Winter Glow. I know, you stay here because I'm going to need help for this set. Okay, this next set, so Jamie, what did we say? We were going to get on our 70s bus and we were going to put on our bell-bottom pants and we're going to groove
Psychedelic
to these. Yes, this is psychedelic 70s throwback and it is just so simple, so classic, and the glitter just sparkles just enough that I love it. So I'm going to start with probably the most subdued color with the oranges. And this one is called Swirly Brights. And this, everything's reflecting in here. They can see like everything. But I love the Swirly Brights. So you can see the reflectors around it. You can see everything else around me. All my chaos. I love that you've got the red and the orange and the golds. And then we've got it in like that mid-century 1970s blue and green with chartreuse. Look at that. Look at that teal popping off of there. See all my craziness in the background. That tells you how much this, I could like look at myself and put my makeup on in the reflection of how shiny this ornament is. And then Jolly Jamie, come. And then we've got the pink one with the red. Love these. Okay, so now, okay, coming in. Direct it down this way. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, there we go. Woo! Yeah. Check out that set. The Swirly Brights. There we go. That's Swirly Brights. Available in 3 different colors. Sold in an assortment. Yep. Love that one. Okay, so we're not going to stay in the 70s right now. We're going to exit temporarily because we will be rejoining the 70s shortly. But before we do that, we need to get something out of the way. Yeah. We're going to do our first Italian, and we're just going to get this one out of the way because there's been mixed comments on it. So can you guys guess which one is coming that we've talked about that there's been lots of mixed comments on? It's went through a couple iterations, and let me put it out there. I had seen on the boards that people had talked about, I think I got version 1 and I got version 2. There is only one version. There was a prototype that was made and it was shown at the show, but after kind of the feedback from the show, they reworked the face and everything. So according to the king himself, the ornament king himself, there is no version 1 out there. It's only a version 2. So let's check them out. Okay, so Definitely, this is one big flying monkey. Lisi's got a little bit of a happier face this time. And he's got lots and lots of feathers. Now, I will tell you that the verdict is out on how feathers stand up. But if I can tell you something, my whole love of ornaments started, it started with the molded pieces. But I very, very quickly graduated into collecting the DeCarlini dames. And you know those dames have lots and lots of feathers. I have DeCarlini dames that have had feathers, and Christopher is actually the one that introduced me to the DeCarlini family way, way, way back when he was partnering with them. But I have Christopher Rackle pieces and DeCarlini pieces with feathers that I've had for 30 plus years, and I've had no problems with them. Now, I do store them, you know, in my house, not in a basement, not in a lot of moisture and everything. So if you're worried about feathers, do not worry about them. If you take care of them, they will be fine. But I kind of dig how he did the fur up the legs, the curly tail. And you know what? If you've done the Wizard of Oz set, you gotta have the piece. So it is what it is. You know, you love it, you hate it, you're gonna put it somewhere. That's okay. Interesting. And Suzanne's washed the Malibu trim on some of these ornaments. Yep. It is good. It is good. Oh, Cabot, I love your guys' trees. If you could saw my tree, you guys have better trees than I do. I just buy what I love. Anyway, but thank you. Thank you. One of these days, maybe I'll get around to sharing it. Okay, love this piece. Let's go to kind of like our drops vintage pieces. This set is called Chantilly Lace. Okay, no, I'm not allowed to sing. No singing. So this is a two-piece assortment of Chantilly lace in the gold. And you've got a mix. Oh, yeah. Go really close, because if you notice, the white is that ice frost finish. And then you have the shiny on the flowers. And you've got that across the top. Let me go that way. Oh, we can see you, Jamie. We see you in the reflection.
I'm admiring the reflector that's
and then,
textured.
yeah, check out the texture reflector. Isn't that cool? And how they've kind of put the edges on the glitter instead of just around the circle. So kind of a fun, different twist on a drop. So that one's got green in the inside reflector. And then they changed up the colors on the other piece and did a really, really poppy pink in that. And if I turn it sideways, hopefully you can see the texture that's going on in there. And you can see how they have taken the circle around it and kind of added another dimension to it. And then going across, you have the ice frost finish with the flowers in a shiny and across the top. And then just a ball. So this is Chantilly lace. And you can see, check this out. When I put these side by side, you can see these are free blown. This isn't a mold. This is done by hand. And so that's why you see the differences. You see the shaping, because every piece of this is done by breath and shaped. And look at how wonderfully shaped that is. I mean, it's really close. You look at it, you see the differences when it's side by side. But it's true artistry. So, okay. I know that this is a piece that everybody has kind of been wanting to see in person. And this is Classic Christmas. I didn't remember how much I liked this piece when I saw it again. So, without further ado, this is Winter Thistle. Winter Thistle. And once again, it has that ice frost finish, but it's got that classic red, green, and white. And if I come back and I spin it, you can see how reflective that silver is. Once again, I can see myself in this silver. So, this is Winter Thistle. So what do you guys think? Are you liking the collection when you see it live? I can tell you that the photography on this collection never ever does the pieces justice. When you see them in person, you go, oh, how did I not notice that one? Okay, so up next, let me grab this one. Let's see. Oh, good. You've got Winter Thistle on your order. Good choice. Good choice. Okay. Up next is a Santa called Aqua Dream Santa. And when I opened this box and reminded myself of this piece, I was like, wow! Lots of color. Lots and lots and lots of color. Check out the teal and all the pops of color, the blue and the pinks and the golds going into this one. Look at that. Let me put it up there. Look at that face. Very well done on the face. And yes, that is gemstones for his buttons, a little gold belt. And then you've got your chunky glitter there around for his fur in gold. That's not typical. That's a little bit of a departure from the classic Santa. And then on the back, you've got just little stars on the back of his outfit, and you got the little teddy bear in there. So this guy is, once again, Aqua Dreams Santa. Okay, so Miss Jamie's been putting things together for me. Okay. Part of your job. Okay, I'm going to show you the first part, and then we'll put the other part together so that I can show it. Okay, this is called Jazzy Flash. And the fun part about this is they've taken two classic shapes and they've put it together to make a single ornament. So they've used a ball shape along with a classic little icicle spiral. What's a spiral? I guess that's the Midwest. Spiral. And they put it together. So there we go. And once again, I think we're looking at some really vibrant, bright colors. And when you put this on your tree, I think this is a nice pop of color hitting the tree. It's kind of a departure from the classic Christmas colors, just to add a little bit of zing to it. So that's the Jazzy Flash, and then I'm going to hold up the other two. So the other two are like that, and I'll turn Jazzy Flash. I feel like I should do jazz hands. Let's do some jazz hands.
I did that so you could have all three of them.
I can't do all three.
You can.
I'm a little. Oh yeah. Okay. Do. There we go. I got it.
See?
So that's the set. Like these. This is Jazzy Flash. Not called Jazz Hands, Jazzy Flash.
What do you want to call that? Tell them what they can call it.
You call it what you want. Okay. I will tell you that I have noticed in this shipment, some of them are coming with the crown ornament that we saw sneak out last year, but not everything this year even came with the crown charm on it. So this one here, just so you can see it. There's that one. And then I'll do the green one real quick. Okay. Susan Caliendo, are you still here? Okay. Okay, so I've got something coming up, Susan Caliendo, that you wanted to see. So, coming up after this next one. Okay, and I bet you Susan's probably not the only one that wants to see this. But we're going to hold it off for one more set for you guys to see. Okay, so this is Mama's favorite. Mama's favorite is the perfect size little 4-inch round hand-painted ball that is perfect for that little nook or cranny that you need to put something extra, but you only have so much space. So up first is the gold one. And that one is really, really reflecting. I'm sorry about some of, all my craziness in the background. It really reflects, but hopefully you can see it. Then there's the navy blue. And look at that green on there and that glitter. All my craziness around me and all my notes. This is Mama's favorite. And then it comes in a red. And guys, these are like perfect, classic little Christmas fillers. 4 inches. I mean, look at that. Aren't they cute? They're just like the perfect little size. And then there was this one. I'll show you that one too. You can really see all the reflection around there. Okay, so we will show the first one. Susan, you were asking about this. And yes, Homeward Ho, one of the pieces is definitely see-through and the other piece is not. But what I will say about this piece is I absolutely love the concave design that they've done on this and that they've painted. They have done a really nice job. And this piece was bigger than it looked to me. It's actually, yeah, it's like a 5.25 inch ornament. But look at this Santa. Isn't he great? I love the painting on him. And I love how they've done the glittering on the trees. It's just, and you look at that shape. Look at that shape. How cool is that, the shape there that is on him? And then you got a super, super shiny, yep, you can see all my background and all my notes. You got the little flower, and that is just glitter on it. That is not a stone. Just simple. So I don't think that you would be disappointed at all with this piece. I love this piece. And then, of course, do love this piece too. I love the entire set of this one. There's the little town. And this one you definitely can see through. See? There's my finger. So that one you can see through.
Do you want to do a light behind it?
Yeah. Let's do it that way. There they can see it. But look at the swirls down here. There you go. Look how you can see through that. Yeah, Homeward Ho, I think, is a lot of people's favorite. And I will say that if you didn't pre-order this one, I think you're going to be pretty stretched to find it at this point. Because I think a lot of them have already been gobbled up. So this is Homeward Ho.
Home. There's a Santa and then there's
Yeah, this is the home version and there's the Santa version. So love that set. Love that set. I would love to see some more of these concave pieces from Christopher. Yes, I've done that whole box. Okay, you ready to go back to the 70s? Ooh, how do you dance in the 70s? Like
No,
this? No.
You don't.
No, you don't dance. Okay, so we'll go for the classic Christmas with the 70s flair design. This piece is called Arabesque. And this is another one that pictures, you went, no. In person, in reality, add to cart, get it in there soon because there's not many. I love this set. Okay, so this is Arabesque. And this one just has the flow on this piece with the swirls and then the squigglies there. It's just a fun set. But then you go and you depart from classic Christmas and off to the 70s we go with this chartreuse green and this blue. I love this. Look at that. And you look at that glitter. Look at the glitter on it. Put this baby on a spinner. And oh yeah. This one, people, when you saw the picture, you went, not so sure. Reality, you needed to have it. So I don't know where my status is on these. I haven't memorized everything, but these were definitely one of my ones that I absolutely loved. Look at this pink and yellow. It's I call this more yellow than gold. Okay, look at that. My craziness behind me. This is one that I don't think, if you purchased it, kind of took a risk, that you're going to regret. And I see several people saying the same thing. That was Arabesque. Okay. Up next. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this is the only small one that we got in this last shipment. This is called Red Express. Red Express. Cute little choo-choo train. If you guys have not checked out the Tiny Treasures, I have lots of things to say about the Tiny Treasures. First of all, an absolutely perfect size. These pieces are like 2.5 inches, maybe 3. So if you want to do like a small little tabletop tree, these are perfect for it. Let's say that you have somebody that you maybe, I don't know, maybe they're in a nursing home and you just want to put up a small little tree for them to enjoy in their room. These are the perfect size. And it doesn't take a whole lot on a tree. I mean, you buy maybe a dozen or so, and it's enough for just a little small tree to decorate it up. This is also a perfect gift, maybe as a little small hostess gift. Add this with a bottle of wine for a party that you go to. I bet you get invited to all their next couple parties that they have. So anyway, take a look at the Tiny Treasures. The price points are great on it. In fact, what I'm going to say, and I'm going to kind of like step over the line, but what I'm going to say is this is a European glass ornament. And these prices on this I think are actually even better than some of the prices that you see on Old World Christmas. So take a look at them. Great size, great gift. I think you'll like them. Okay, with that being said, let's go to Italy. This one I had fun with, and everybody, I guess you either love it or not. It's kind of a whimsy piece, but I loved it, and I thought the name was fantastic. Loved the ombre. This is called anchovy. Anchovy. And I think I like the paint job on it where they've done the ombre. You got a little bubble on there. Let me get. Okay. Anchovy had a little bubble hang. Still has a little bubble there. I can see it in my camera. Okay. I still see it. Where is it? Got it. Okay. From the wrapping around it. This is anchovy. And I think what I like is not only the ombre on this, but I like the whimsy of the fins and the tail. So I know that there is definitely some people that do fish collecting, and this would be a fun one. So this is anchovy made in Italy. So let me take a quick pause for a second, and let me ask you, I'm going to look down in the comments in a few minutes. I want to know your favorite piece that you have seen so far. I want you to put that down in the comments. And then once you're done with that, you have one more homework assignment while we're doing that. If you have never followed our Facebook page and you just kind of like stalk it, please go follow it because it really helps us, and it helps me to communicate with you when I'm doing these lives. So if you have not followed our Facebook page, or if you have not followed my Instagram page, please go, if you have accounts created on those various social platforms, please go follow them. Okay, let's get back to the show. Okay, up next, we've got a roly-poly Christmas, I think it's called, Christmas Cruncher. This is a Santa. Yep, okay, arabesque, homeward ho. Yep, I figured that was what was going to happen. Okay, so here we go. So this one is Christmas Cruncher. Christmas Cruncher. And I love how this pearlized red, look at how it's kind of like a pearlized red on the back. And look up there on his glitter. And he's kind of fun. And he's got a very glittery bottom. Great size. Once again, Christopher really listened to you guys, and he went smaller. This is about a 5 1/4. So 5 1/4 Christmas Cruncher with the chunk. Look at that glitter. Look at that dance. How you get all that sparkle. It's definitely, let's see. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like a confetti chunky glitter. But he just really dances. Okay, where's my light? Where'd my light go? My light.
He looks like my friend Greg.
Look at that. Look at that dance. Okay, let me go this way. Look at that. I love it. Good face, good face. Hi, Gigi. How are you? Okay, so that's Christmas Cruncher. This is another piece that I think a lot of people have it on their list, and if you did not put it on your list, I think you're going to have a little bit of a hunting time to find them. This is called Christmas on the Square. Christmas on the Square, and it comes in 2 different colors. It comes in a red with green. Love the swirly brights. Okay, so I love the 70s people. The 70s people are saying they like that. Okay, this is a fun piece because kind of like our other one, you can see that you can see through the glass. So I can only imagine when you put this up on your tree and your Christmas lights are coming through it, I think that this is going to have a really nice glow to it. And it's just a very clean, simple design. I like how the top has a texture. It's almost like a, I don't want to say sponge because that's the wrong vibe, but it does have that pearlesced spongy look. And then you've got such a shiny what's the words? You know, sometimes you get lost for the words. Like you can see it and you can't get the words, but you got that shiny bow across there. So there's that one.
Enamel.
Enamel, thank you. And jolly for the jingle. Okay. And then we have it in the red. And on the red, they did a totally different finish. So let me do it really close for you. And there they didn't do the enamel finish. They did a very glittery gold bow. And the only thing that's kind of enameled, and actually, like, when you look at the green, you can't see at the top, can't see through at the top. But here on the red one, it's translucent all the way through. So the only part that is not translucent is this gold part. So yeah, there. Yeah. See, look at that. Look at that. Imagine when your lights are going to be going through that, people. There's that one. Look at that.
A warm glow.
That is, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, so that's Christmas on the Square. If you did not get that and put it on your list, you better start hunting now. Hunt, hunt, hunt. You got to find it because it's a great piece. Okay, so let's go back to Italy a little bit. So we have definitely the Moon Leaper, which we have now a Santa with a vibrant green bottom sitting on a super, super shiny silver moon. Look at that face. Look at that little face. And there's that. And there's the Moon Leaper. How many of you have been collecting all the Moon Leapers? Okay. Add it to my list. Okay. Next piece. So let me give you a heads up here. This is the Voomers. And what I'm going to tell you is the Voomers are coming with this little piece of paper kind of shoved up on underneath the helmets so that they don't rattle in shipment. Don't forget to take it out. It looks tacky. It's a floating helmet on these guys. So this is the Lunar Voomer. Lunar Voomer. And like I said, the helmet floats on that string so that it should come with some of this little paper shoved up in there so that it transports safely. So this is Lunar Voomer. And you've got it. That is actually, and I hope you can see this. Let me come up close. That is a chartreuse. No, not chartreuse. Hot pink on the front with gold. A navy blue in the center. And a red in the back. So this guy is popping with color. This is Lunar Voomer. And then you have Santa, which is Nikki Voomer. And Nikki Voomer is Santa coming through the space. And he's just in a red and silver rocket. And these rockets are, not including the streamers, are about 8¼ 8½ inches long. But there's the little Santa. There's the back. And that's Nikki Voomer and Lunar Voomer.
Silver and gold?
Actually, well, kinda. He's like all over. Yeah, the ends are silver and gold. So that's the Voomers for this year. And then I fell in love with this set. I thought this was another set that I talked about early on when I saw it. That
Are they a set?
they're okay. It's an assortment.
Thank you.
When I call it a set, I'm just meaning that it's like you have options in the design. But this piece is called Frosty Feathers. And I just wait till you see them all together. It's the colors. It is really some wonderful colors. Great that if you want to put them on your Christmas tree, great. They go great there, but you could also turn around and keep these out for spring and that. So I think that like if you do an Easter tree, these would also complement that. So this is Frosty Feathers, and this is the first one in the blue. And
They're like partridge birds. Like
this one is. This is like the partridge. And then they've got this really funky melon. Yeah, melon. I would say melon. She says honeydew. Honeydew, greenish yellow with the hummingbirds on it. Uh-oh. Okay. So someone has to depart and is asking to see something.
Okay.
Can we see the final one that we were holding? I'll pull it because we're getting close. Oh, there he is. Okay, great. That's Frosty Feathers.
You nauseate me.
Look at that. Look at the glitter on this one. I love this guy. Okay, and then the third one is like, is this a macaw? I don't know if this is a macaw. I can see this bird. It's not a macaw. It's a
Some type of a parrot. Lovebird, maybe?
Okay, we'll call it a lovebird. We'll call it lovebirds.
Which is a type of parrot.
But look at that. Look at the lines on there.
If Christopher's watching, he can tell us.
I don't know if Christopher's watching. I can only see when people comment. I can't see who else watching right now. I have a limited screen for the comments. Okay, so I want you guys to make a promise to me. I need a pinky promise, and I need you to say it in the comments. Pinky promise. Pinky promise that if I show you the green meanie right now, you don't ditch out on me, because we have a handful more and we've got some more 70s vibe that I want to show you. So don't leave me if you don't have to. I need a pink. That was a parrot. Thank you, Billy. Okay, pinky promise. Pinky promise. I'm waiting for pinky promises to come through. I got my pinky out. Pinky promise. Okay, so we will show... I'll wait for my pinky promise. I'll show one between there and see if I get enough pinky promise that you guys will hang with me. Okay, so if you are an expecting grandparent, you have somebody that's had a new baby, these are great, great pieces. This is Baby Bouncer. Good, I'm getting pinky promises. Good, good, good. So they did the Baby Bouncers in in two colors, blue and good. Okay. And they did it in pink. So if you have a new little one joining the family, this is the great way to start their collection. And everybody has pinky promised. So I thank you. I thank you. So let's show him then. He is incredible, guys. I absolutely love this piece. I even wrote D. Carlene and said, you knocked it out of the park with this piece. So here he is, green meanie. Look at that face. I love it. I love it. You got the green meanie. You got that fur on his hat. And then I'll pull him back in just a minute. But look at in there. Look at his little gifts. He's got his tree. He's got candy canes. And check out that belly. Look at that belly on him. And look at those feet. Oh my gosh. Is he... I'm going to have to hold him. Let me hold him the right way. Look at that. Look at that. He is incredible. Awesome. Fantastic. Super. Do not miss out on this one. Add to cart. Add to cart. Do not sleep on this one because this one's not going to make it long. Green meanie from Italy. Probably my favorite piece of the Italians that were done this year in Ornament King. So, there you go. Thank you guys for pinky promising. Okay, so while we're in Italy, I'll show you one more piece. And will you do me a favor, Jamie? On that one cart is Santa Babe. I think, no, it's not Santa Baby. It's the one with the straight hat. In there, it's a Santa Italian straight hat. If you'll grab that one for me too. Okay, before I show you Santa Baby from Italy, I want to also remind you guys, if you did not know about it, I'm having an ornament party here at 7 p.m. on Saturday. And I'm already taking requests because it's called the Community Choice Ornament Party. And what I'm asking you to do is tell me any of these ornaments that I have in stock that you want to see. It's going to be your show this coming Saturday. We're going to come hang out. It's really casual, but I want to let you see some ornaments that you want to see. So if you've been like trolling our site and you've seen some ornaments and you're like, I'd really like to see that in person, I want you to go into our Facebook page, drop a message on the post that says, tell me the ornaments that you want to see, and I will make sure that I pull them. And we will hang out again just like we're doing tonight. So with that being said, back to the show again. Here we go. Okay, so this is Santa Baby, and he's absolutely adorable. He even sits. He's got a flat bottom, so you can set him on a table and make a cute little vignette. And look at those eyes looking out to the side. Look at the little piece of extra hair hump coming out of his hat over his eye and his little beard. Just a cute little miniature Santa Baby with an oversized hat. And then the one that I had mentioned, nope, it's not that one. It's over on that cart right there. The tall silver cart, yes. No? Oh, I wonder if he's already made it out to the tree then. Okay. And then let me see. Let me show you this one. This one is called, she's still looking for the one piece. I wanted to show you the one piece that has, there's an Italian piece that he did in the line where there's actually like a wire and he's got his hands over his eyes and it's his hat stands straight up because there's a straight wire in his hat. So it goes really cute with this piece. But anyway, we'll talk about Winter Joy at this point.
Do you know what his name is?
Peekaboo Santa. Or Peekaboo Nick or something. It's Peekaboo, I think. Okay, Winter Joy. This is Winter Joy. So we've gone back to the classic ball ornaments that are hand painted. You've got the really pretty glitter on the rooftop. And then you've got this chunky confetti type glitter that has that iridescent AB glitter like look. It's almost like a foil. I like this one. And turn around, you've got woods and then the trees. And then it's just a plain bottom. But I think the shade of the purple is going to really pop off of your tree. And then he also had to get on the cardinal bandwagon. Everybody gets on that cardinal bandwagon. Super silver shiny, but with two hand painted. And you can really see my reflection there. Hand painted cardinals there. And on the bottom, you've got that glitter. And you can see everything there on that one. So this Christmas cardinal. And then, Jamie, you're still looking. I need that one box back that had the baby bouncers.
Okay.
Oh, let me reach for this one. Okay, this is another one that's sold out very quickly, and I don't know if we have any of those because I didn't get those balloons. I didn't do those balloons.
Right.
This one is the balloons, and we will recognize the shape and design. I love. Oh, were you trying to help me to spin that?
No,
to put it through. Okay, I missed it.
No, those two are set.
The-
You can buy
okay.
it individually or as a
Oh, we
set.
can buy it
And I
either
wanted
way.
to remind you.
Thank you. Spin tops. Okay, this is spin tops. This is the spin tops. And I will say that I really like the colors and I like the little bells on the top. An idea, guys. These bells almost could be wedding bells. So if you were looking for a wedding ornament that you didn't want it to scream wedding, this might be a great piece to give them. Because it kind of gives that vibe, or an anniversary type piece. So this is the spin top. And then here it is in the green. Comes in two different colors, and this one has the fluted bottom, as you see. There you've got down a little ball ornament down there, and you see that frosted finish
Isn't
right
it
there.
on the bottom ball too?
It's, yeah, there's glitter on it. It's just not the frosted finish. Love this piece. But I just think that these two, look at that. Classic Christmas, but very pretty. Very pretty. Okay. So just as a time check, we have three more styles to show. So hopefully I won't keep you too much longer. Okay, so back to the piece that I was talking about. This is another piece that, okay, perfect size, 4 inches, triple reflector. I mean, check, and then the ombre finish. It's a great piece. It's a great piece. The set is called Ariel. It's an assortment, and it has this ombre. So I'll show you the gold one first. Let's go up and down the design. You've got the AB glitter. There's that on the bottom. And then you see that ombre And we're going to just take a spin here because we have 3 reflectors on this. And this is one that I like to go like this. Check out how the shape is. It's a great shape. So that is the blue and gold. And then there's the pink and the green. The pink and the green. So let's start at the top. And there's the bottom. Take a spin. And then we'll spin that way. And once again, there's that great shape right there. And the perfect size. I mean, 4 inches. A 4-inch triple reflector. I think it's a great shape. Okay, with that being said, we have 2 more. Once again, we're back into the throwback colors. He always does a little bit of a twist of classic, then he throws in this crazy color. So this next assortment is called Montrose. How do you use Montrose? I was like, that doesn't sound right. Montrose. Yeah, Jill's butchering words again. Jingle Jill's butchering words. Okay, this has the ice frost finish. Can you tell I'm getting a little tongue-tied? The ice frost finish. You got super shiny red there. And it's an alternating pattern with the flowers. Boy, you can really see everything there. There you go. And here is the pink and green one. And we'll spin. Love that. Love this. Look at that color. And just imagine these on the tree. I love these. Once again, I feel like they have a little bit, this one is not a 70s vibe, but this last one is. It's my last 70s dive. But very throwback, old-fashioned, retro style. Not a lot overdone on it. And just letting the painting and the glitter speak for itself. So the last piece that I have up for tonight is Pinwheel. And this one definitely is hitting that 70s vibe with those stars, that frosted finish. And I almost see a flower when I look at it. He called it Pinwheel. And I do see it, but I really like, and look at this. Like this one is one of those ones that when you turn it, no matter where you're turning it, you see a pop of crazy colors going on. This is Pinwheel. Once again, another one that when you looked at the pictures, when it first was released, you're like, nothing special. And then you see it in person, and it's like, check out that shine. I think this is great. And then what he did along with this is he did it also in a soft pink. So the same pattern, but in a soft pink. So that is the Pinwheel set. And it's sold separately or as a set if we still have it available. Okay, with that being said, I have shown you everything that came in the shipment. However, I know that there is another small shipment that was just released this evening to me. So I have even more coming. I don't know if it will be enough for a live or if we'll save it. We are in the process of packing pre-orders right now, and putting them together. If your order is complete, you'll get a shipping notification. If not, we're putting your name on it. We're holding on to it. Guys, if there's any questions you have, anything you want to see, put it in the comments while we wind down for tonight. I've had a great time. Make sure that, oh, one other thing before you go. If you go on our website, go to the very, very bottom of the page and it will say get live alerts. Click that button. It will take you to a quick form that it's a couple check boxes, and put your name in there and you hit submit. I will send you notifications when I'm going live. So you'll get an announcement when lives are getting scheduled, and then the day of I send a reminder so that you don't miss these. So if you're already on the list, that's great. If you've not added yourself to the list, please go over there, add yourself to the list so that you get these reminders and you know when I'm going live. I'm trying really hard to kind of be out there a little bit more for you guys and show you things. I'm hoping that you'll be able to join me on Saturday for the Community Choice Ornament Party, and that if there's pieces that you absolutely love and you would love to see in person, give me a shout out by 1 o'clock on Saturday, because we're going to come hang out together at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, so with that being said, I don't see, yes, we are still waiting on Rich Delights. I have not seen that, and I will tell you that it was not on this next list that's coming. So we definitely have things we're still waiting for. Guys, I appreciate you. I love that you are so open and willing to give me, an hour's worth of your time. I know that your time is precious. Hope you had a great time and I wasn't too off the wall. And I didn't even have caffeine. I don't know why. I was just wired. I was so excited about opening the ornaments. I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. I've had a great time. Thank you for everything. As I always say, glitter hugs, sparkling smiles. Spread some glitter with somebody because it makes people happy. I love you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you along. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Good night. See ya. Bye-bye.